wanted to start off and ask you, the dynamic that you and Alessandro have really does feel like a kind of a big brother, little brother kind of thing. And I'm wondering, you know, obviously the way the film kind of works its way through, by the end of it, you are very much kind of separated from each other and almost kind of resentful. Um, can you talk a little bit about what David kind of talked? What did he want you to get out of it, and what did he want to kind of portray in the film? Like,
Hmm. Um, First, I love your shirt. I think it's super
thank you,
cool. Um,
thank you.
um, I yeah. So the relationship between Dickie and Tony, in many ways, like you were saying, sort of is kind of how me and Alessandro were without the resentment and the and the painful experiences that they have. And you know, that was just because we'd spent so much time together, and he is such a talented and giving actor for someone as young as me. I really just like leaned on him fully, and we became so close, and he was kind enough to sort of take me under his wing. Um, and in regards to David is, I respect David so much because he's sort of lets the work speak for itself. You get a page, or you get, the script, and the relationship is so subtle and so clear. It's nothing that he specifically ever said. It just was in the writing because it was so rich, and then it was about me and Alessandro bringing our own personalities and our own sort of relationship to it. And then Alan helped us really, I think, plot where we were in this arc, where we're either, near the end or near the beginning.
Yeah,
So that was sort of, it just was so clear on the page because David's writing is so incredible, and David's casting is
yeah,
incredible. Not to say that, he cast that it's incredible that he casted me, but he has a talent for pairing people that really become a family pretty quick.
yeah. Do you find? I mean, and not to, I suppose, like, I, I would think following. This is going to be the tough question, but like, I mean, following a role that has become so recognizable, I would
Mhm.
imagine it's the kind of thing of where you really have to make your own choices and really kind of follow your own kind of instincts.
Mhm.
Um, was there ever a tendency to, I don't know, look over your shoulder or look at an old episode or something like that and try drawing it, or was it you're trying to keep it at a distance?
No, that's a great question. I mean, it's a really complicated balance of both. I had watched the show. I watched the first four seasons. After season five, it takes a pretty dark turn, and my dad's accent sort of turns into like SH's when he says S. It just changes. So the
Yeah,
first four were really kind of a younger, more hopeful Tony. So that was what I really sunk my teeth into. Um, and what was important was really understanding his physicality. Tony expresses his emotions through physicality a lot. So understanding how he sits, how I can use my eyes, how I can use my head, how I can hold my shoulders, and his accent to really be able to give the audience, this is Tony. Do you remember Tony? Here are things about him that are, obviously Tony. But then when we got to set and we were filming, it was all about the rapport I had with the other actors and David's script, and that this is another Tony. This is a different Tony. One of the hardest parts was kind of what you're saying. The hesitancy is that it's Tony at a totally different age. So there'd be times where I would want to attack or be strong or be aggressive or sarcastic, and that's Tony in 4 years, where I had to. Alan was so helpful to be like, he's not an adult yet. That's
not there
adult
yet. Yeah.
Tony. Take it back. He's younger. He's more sensitive. He's more quiet. He's more maybe introspective. Like that's sort of one of the things I had to be careful was because if I watched it while filming, I would want to just replicate it when I really had to go back, slow down, and remember this is a different time in his life.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting the wrap there. Thanks a lot. I thought you were great, and I really hope you see more. I thought you were great in The Deuce as well. I really enjoyed
Oh, thank
The
you
Deuce,
so much.
Yeah, so
I really appreciate that.
As far as your nephew goes,
I'm listening.
stay out of his life.